nice and refreshing. And it's a cold welcome after that hike of ours. It is cool. Um, I don't know what she was telling me. Quite honestly, I just don't know what she was saying. But we were enjoying each other's company. Um, I do believe that she said that it was cold. Okay, that's what she wanted to take some pictures. So here we are, cheesing for the camera, posing, and not trying not to let the current kind of moves around. She's doing a great job because that's just her regular phone. Now, on the other hand, I have my camera, which is waterproof, so I don't feel as nervous having it in the water. And in case you're wondering, it's not deep at all. I'm 5'8", and I was basically in some spots just sitting down. Like right now, I'm sitting on a rock underneath me. But if I were to go to the deepest part, and you might see it in here, or maybe not, as you can see, she's standing up, and she might be 5'2". So we're not going to drown. But hey, you never know in water, so be careful because actually, she starts to explain to me that she does not know how to swim. It took me a moment to figure out what she was saying, so it should be coming up shortly. Yeah. We made it. We finally made it. Okay, I'm testing the rocks to see if they're slippery because they are. There's some parts of it. And watch this. My warrior, I think warrior one pose is coming in handy right now. Just trying to make my way down the rocks to where I want to say her name is pronounced Mariana, not Mariana. I'm just going to call her mi amiga. But look at this. Isn't it just beautiful? It was about a 2.5 mile hike down the mountain. And at one point we took a little shortcut through a pasture. But we made it. And now I'm a photographer. I'm doing a little video shoot here. Okay, here we go. We're getting all set up and ready. It's one. Oops. It's two. Wait. Hold on. Okay. So we're going. And she's giving me instructions. Of course, in Espanol. And of course, I don't know what she's saying. Yeah, so right there, you can't see it from this position, but there's a small waterfall, and she's leaning back into it. And so here she goes again, and I see her waving, but then I'm like, okay, where did you go? Are you okay? For a second there, I thought I was about to jump in and save my mi amiga. Now, why did I think that? I have no clue, seeing that she lives here. She has been to this river many, many times, and apparently she has done this numerous of times. So, okay. So I was just taking still photos earlier. Now I'm switching to video. Yeah. It really helps when you learn the enunciation of the alphabet, because the letter sound, the sound that their letters make, is how you actually pronounce it when you're sounding out the word. So that helped me to understand that she was saying video, video. Like, oh, okay, video, video. We switched over to video. And her puppy made it the entire trip. Now it's my turn. She's encouraging me to come in and do exactly what she did. Not to get in, because I was already in earlier. Um, so she's telling me where to position myself. And I wish that I had moved the camera down further, because as I said, the falls are coming over the rock, and what you can't tell is, and what I couldn't tell, there's a little enclave there, and so she was leaning back into it. Now, my mind just started racing and was just like, okay, but what if that's an opening that's going to take you somewhere else, and if the water, if the current grabs me? So now she's showing me how to do it. So apparently I was standing too straight up, sitting straight up. So she's telling me to, to bend my head forward and then lean backwards, so that the water cascades over my head and creating a pocket so that I can breathe. And did I do it? Oh, no, not yet. Okay, this was a small fall, but as you can see, we keep adjusting our bathing suits, because the water is no joke, and it was ripping our clothes off, so we had to keep adjusting to keep ourselves clothed. And so here she figured she was going to try to block the water so that I could put my head back there easier, but just the pressure of the water was just too much. And so I get another demonstration, and I'm talking to myself the whole time, because I was afraid. But what I was saying to myself, okay, this is about trust, Linda. Yes, you all cannot speak the same language, but do you trust her? And in that moment, I had to decide based on my other interactions with her. And I was like, okay. And you also have to trust what this means for you in this moment. What are you supposed to get out of this? And that was letting go of my fear. See, I did it. But I popped back up really quick. And she was trying to get me to go back in. And I'm like, no. That's enough. And she's like, I'm like, no. Um, it was a one and done. At least here. Maybe at another falls, I'll do a little bit more. But for right now, my mind was, I did it. I let go. I let go of my fear. I opened myself up to enjoying this time with my new friend, this new experience of sitting in these waterfalls, mini rapids. And so that's her waving at me from under the falls. So apparently, even when I went back, finally, I didn't go back far enough, because she could see. I couldn't see. Because as I tried to open my eyes, the water was just barely in front of my eyes. So it was hitting my nose. So I still had part of my face in the falls itself. But again, I didn't know what was in that little pond. So we're just going to sit here now and just well worth it. And we also, yeah,